in this video, let's introduce multi-peer connectivity, which enables like two devices right close to each other can play together, right? So you can, for example, you can play with your family members, right, using two devices, iOS devices. Okay, let's get started. So inside this view controller file, we import a new module. Import. It's called MultipeerConnectivity. Okay. Then we need to apply to another two protocols. It's called MCSessionDelegate and MCBrowserViewControllerDelegate. Yeah. So MC means multi-peer connectivity, of course. MC session, so session delegate. Yeah, right. Now wait for a few seconds. Let the autocomplete help us. We'll add all 5 functions or methods, right? Of that. Yeah, see here. And we don't need anything here, so remove that. Triple click. Oh, triple click. No. Triple click can select the whole line, right? No, I couldn't do it. Okay, now let's make sure we can still run it without any problem. Yeah, so nothing wrong. This is harmless. When we run this is from the AV Foundation for the sound player thing, and we already talked about this message in our previous videos. When we run on the real device, it will be gone. So don't worry about this one. Command Shift Y to hide that. Now let's add another one. MCBrowserViewControllerDelegate. MCBrowserViewControllerDelegate, right? And wait for a few seconds. Yeah. Fix that. You will add another 2 of them, 2 new functions. So browser view controller did finish. Okay, so what we need to do here, we just need to dismiss, right? So it's easy, dismiss, and animation true. Okay, completion, we don't need that. Dismiss true. We don't need completion. Don't worry too much about it. There's a lot of advanced concepts here behind the scene, but we are beginners, right? We only need to make our job done. So eventually we want to play the two, right? Send message to each other, right? Between the two devices. So we can learn this advanced knowledge, right? Later, after we make it work. Okay? So now we need to create something to represent our device or our one of the partners, right? So let's do it here. The first one is peer ID. Peer ID. This guy represents one of the partners, right? It be you or your partner. So data type MC peer ID exclamation mark. We'll guarantee it won't be nil. The second one, session. Session is the communication channel, right? You guess. MC session, right? What's next? advertiser assistant. So advertiser, it will broadcast, right, to let the peers know it is trying to connect with each other. So advertiser assistant, MC advertiser assistant. Yes. And after we define those variables, we need to initialize them in our view did load. We can do it here. So peer ID equals MC peer ID open parenthesis display name. Let's use our UI device dot current. Use the device name, okay? Here. What about session? Session equals MCSession. Opening parenthesis PID. Let's put the PID here. Yeah. Another one. We need session ID needs a delegate property being set. Delegate. Who is the delegate? Ourselves, right? We promised we'll apply to this protocol and that one, so we can be the delegate of this session. We can use extension, Swift extension, to better organize our code. So it means we can do this. We can put this one in an extension here. Extension like let's see, view controller. Okay, our view controller MCSessionDelegate, right? And put it here. So we can remove that and do the same thing for those two. Delete that. Yeah, let's move this out to another extension. So here, extension, view controller, MCBrowserViewControllerDelegate. Yeah. Let's test it. Make sure it still works. We don't want to break our code. Yeah. Okay. So now let's put some like debugging printing to show what's changed, right? What is changed. So when the session did change, let's print out the state. Okay, so we can do something like that. Switch state, right? So case dot, there are only 3 different states. Connected. Okay, so let's print out something to report this, like connected with peer ID dot display name, so you can see who is connected. Okay, now we don't need that. Let's go to the next case. No, dot connecting. Okay, let's print out copy paste connecting, and the next one, case dot connected, not connected. Okay, not connected, paste. not connected. So when we start to connecting, so in this part it will report, right, the state. Okay. In here saying MC session state may have additional unknown values possibly added in future. Let's click it and auto fix. Okay, so unknown default. What do we do here? If we put the fatal error here, then it will crash, right, when this happens. So that's print something here. Oh, okay, let's be brave. Let's make the fatal error. Let's make the problem explicit so we can fix it. Okay, now let's add a button here. So when we click the button, we can start advertising about the multi-peer connectivity. Okay, so go to main storyboard and grab another button, put it here. Let's bring up the property pane, right? Is it attributes inspector? Okay, so title advertise. This one we are, if I am correct, this 24. Okay, now let's arrange it like that, and auto layout. No, we want to use the standard one. Standard by default is 8. That, and add 3 constraint. Yes, it's good. So now let's bring up the view controller. Okay, we can hide that and even that. To add a button action reset, let's put it here. So hold on control key and drag and drop. Advertise button. Okay, so here we'll start advertising about our peer multi-peer connectivity. Try to find out the peers. Okay, let's add another button to join the connection. So another button, put it here. That set its title to no, not this one, this one, join. Okay, font size 24. Yeah, and enter. Okay, now hide it. Let's add this one and then auto layout. Let's okay, show this icon here, auto layout. Top we use the standard value, left 16 and add. Okay, and we control drag this guy to here, join. Okay, so let's run it to make sure we can see the two buttons. Yeah, advertise, join. Okay, we'll add the real thing, the code, in our next video. See you then.